Hi, it's Grant Abbott speaking, CEO of LightYear Docs, and welcome to our video showing you how to do a vesting or wind up of a unit trust. So to find it, it'll either be in our document categories. You can go into the trust section, but the best thing to do is obviously just use our general search. You can see we've got two vestings there, discretionary trust vesting, but I'm going to do unit trust vesting. So I'm an LY strategist, so I don't have to make any payment. Otherwise, it would be $99. I'll start the document now. I'll put it into my folder. So I'll put it into my Abbott test folder. The name of the document, I'll just put Smith Unit Trust Vesting, so I can find that easily in my Abbott test folder later on. So I now start, and that now takes me from the system and go directly into Hot Docs, which is our current system. So I need to put the name here of, so I'll put the Smith Unit Trust Vesting. We put our logo tag. You can use the Abbott-Family, our legal firm, who has signed off on the master document of this one. Alternatively, if you're using our system, you can have your own white label logo tag. If you haven't done that, contact us at support at lightyeardocs.com.au for that. So we start with our general page. So we need to put in the name of the unit trust. So the Smith Unit Trust. When was it originally established? Go and have a look at the deed, and in that deed, have a look at when it was first started or when it was actually executed. And that will give you an idea. So this one, 1st of May, 1998. So we then need to put in all the unit holders because effectively it's going to be a unit holders meeting. Because it's a winding up, we need to have everyone's consent just to be safe and secure. So we might have in there, for example, individual, John James Smith. We might have a trust. So we might have the Jones Family Trust, and the trustee is individuals. So we've got Fred, Bruce, Jones, and then we've got his wife, Sally Ann Jones. So they're the trustees. So we don't need to put any further. Add additional unit holders. We've now got a self-managed superannuation fund. So we've got the Smith Family SMSF, and then we've got a corporate trustee. So we'll have their Smith nominees. So you just got to be careful with these because you might have huge amounts of obviously unit holders. So we'll just go sole director here, John Smith. So we just want to make sure that we have enough in there, got all this data, so it's easy to put into this system. So we put in all the ones. So we've got 3 unit holders there. You've got the super fund. I'll just go to the next page. You can see here that we've got the Smith Jones Family Trust. We've got the Smith Family Superannuation Fund. I must have not gone through the individual. So let me just go through here. That was my fault. I'll just add an individual. Remember, it was John James Smith. So we've got John in there, and you can see that now has popped up. So again, you can always go through, always suggest, save the answers on the way because that'll go into in progress documents. Now, what's the trustee of, and this is the trustee of the unit trust. So I'm just going to put in there Smith Unit Trust. So you're aware, Pty Limited, put our ACN, street line address. So let's see, 5 Smith Street. This is the only one where you actually need the address, not for the unit holders. And we'll just have a sole director there being John Smith. So we've got now all the unit holders. We've also got the trustee. Now we're going to have a meeting, and the meeting is of the unit holders. So when you go in and have a look at your trustee, you'll see the process of vesting a trustee. So you'll need to have a review of that. If you're not really sure, just put it on support, send us through the deed, and then we can have a look at it from there. So the date of the meeting, it's going to be this Friday. John Smith's there. I can use this select button. It's very easy. It actually shows me, I just go down, select that. So I've already got that address in there. Now the other details, now I have to go through the deed itself to see. So let me just see if I've got an existing, here you go, here's a unit trust deed. I won't go through the name of it, but you can see here, we've got the trustee, and what I'm looking for now is I'm looking for the date that it was established. So for that one, we should be able to put that up. We'll have a look at the execution date at the end. So the date is going to be established. We go down here, look for the signing pages, what we call the execution pages. So we've got all those ones there. Execute as a deed. There's probably a schedule there. There you go. It's the 1st of October 2015. So now I need to find the trustee section. Oh, sorry, no, there you go. Here you go. 24, duration and termination of this trust. Date of termination, she'll commence, finishes generally 80 years old. If at any time the trustee determines there's an interest in the unit holds the trust to be wound up, then the date immediately determined by the trustee is the date to be wound up. So if it is resolved by an ordinary resolution that the unit holds as this trust to be wound up, then the date specified in such resolution. And then it goes through the processes of what you need to be doing. So you need to follow that up fairly closely. So if we just go back in here and we have a look and we go, so, okay, so it is clause 24.1. So I'm going to go into 24.1. We don't need the appointer or the trustee or whatever to sign off. It's just the unit holders. Remember, this document provides the unit holders' consent. I'll now finish that. Okay, there. So you can see there, because I took too long, that interview session expired. So that's not a big drama. So all I need to do is go back into my document storage, go to my in progress documents. We go to Abbott test, and you'll see down the bottom there will be effectively my, actually what that was, my unit trust vesting. So in fact, it's the reverse way. It should probably actually be up the top. So apologies for that one. So I start that again, go in and check it. And we are releasing a new section of this very shortly. So watch out for that one. We won't have any of these issues. So there's the meeting, everything's in there, other details. So you can see it's all done. We just want to finish it now and then take it from. So you can see now we've got the download. Again, it's a good little thing. It shows you the importance of the save on the way through, because what does happen, it's a legal system. So if you leave it for too long, you're going to end up with an expired session. So you can see unit trust vesting, unit holder meeting minutes, which we've done in accordance with it. We've got there the date that it's going to be. It's the 27th of November 2020. Remember, that was required under the deed. We've got it's held at that date. The unit holders present, Fred and Sally Ann as trustee of the Jones Family Trust, John Smith as director as the trustee of the family SMSF, and John James Smith. So there are 3 unit holders there. And then we go through the process, and these are all the 5 processes we've got there, the resolutions, and then signed by each of the relevant unit holders. And essentially, that's it from our perspective. So essentially, you are off and running on that one. So that's a pretty easy one to do. Anyway, it's Grant Abbott signing off. Have a best go for yourself.